is way too bright over here.
We're gonna be blinded every time we finish these videos.
Yeah, so I wanted to make this video regardless of the outcome of the election.
I think it would be a different mood, but go ahead.
No, but the idea of it
Oh,
is
look at
like
us, red, white, and blue.
we have to get down and still get back to work and
Well,
grind.
yes.
Like there's no
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal.
other aspect of it. And then we also do have sales. We have 7 items going out, which is better than yesterday, but still not ideal by any
Right.
stretch of the imagination. But before we get started, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
And obviously, last night was a long night for many
Whew.
people.
I stayed up. You did not.
No, I'm not
I
gonna.
woke him up. I was like, he won. He won.
Yeah. So,
So
um,
exciting.
but
Hey,
the idea of it
Josh.
is, at the end of the day, and I think this can apply to both sides. You have to get back to work.
Yep.
Like you can't expect that the government was going to save you in any way, shape, or form.
No. I
Either sides.
I don't find this as like a deterrent to like slow down and like, just coast.
Hmm.
This to me just like brings new business opportunities. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And it just makes me want to like get healthy and like I don't know, like just really make this successful.
Yeah.
So yay.
I'm glad you got the new optimism
I
here.
know, I'm so excited. Guys, I've been in the dumps lately.
I will say, like, the fact that it was a decisive victory
Yes.
makes me feel even better about it,
Yes.
just from because it gives an opportunity or a better opportunity for bringing unity. Because
Right.
you know, uh, the last time Trump won, it
Well,
was
if it went to like not the popular vote, and then people could say, "Oh, well, just a small portion of the country's deciding everything for everybody." It's like, okay, no, now like it's all of it.
yeah.
So now what? So now we come together and keep the money in the country and rebuild and
And I think ultimately for
so
the
excited.
reseller side of the things, I would say the big win here is we should have eliminated the uncertainty. Because like
Right.
the worst case scenario, in my opinion, was if this somehow drug out,
Yeah.
maybe it went to the courts and there was some litigation that
Mhm.
was going on.
Christmas would look
And
bleak. It just
yes,
would.
I think people are being forced that you have to move forward
Yeah.
now. It's done.
Yeah.
There's no like if, ands, or buts. There was always stipulations of if this, then that,
Right.
and if this happens, we'll do that, and like none of that's going to come to fruition. So this is ultimately like the best case
And
scenario
I think a
for.
lot has been learned over time, like over whatever, however many years. Like, if there's something that you hear online, on TV, or whatever, go to the main source. Like, if it sounds a little funny or you don't know if it's true or whatever, because I've fallen for it, sharing, posts that I thought was real, and I'm like, oh, dang, like, that looks bad on me because I didn't do my research. So it just forced us to go find primary sources.
Or multiple sources.
And just, I like listening to people's full content. Like, I want to listen to the whole speech because I want to get the
Context.
tone, the context, all of it, instead of little bits and pieces. I think that will help everybody.
Yeah.
Just education. Hey, welcome. We are from South Carolina, so they are from California.
There you go.
Yes.
Early morning.
Yeah, it is.
Early
Or
morning.
late night.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm sure it will come to me, but let's get going. What do we sell?
Okay. So first item we sold is a compact disc holder thing. This thing it like holds disc and you just
Yeah.
push it out. We bought a bunch of these. They've been really slow sellers.
Yeah.
So they're not anything that we pick up very often or at all. I don't think
Well,
we've
we
picked
don't
them
really
up.
see them often.
No, we don't. But this one sold $9.45 plus shipping, so not a great sale, but we don't have that much in it.
I will say, I don't know how true this is, so take this with a grain of salt, but with Bezos selling a ton of his Amazon stock for our purposes with eBay, they were speculating that it's because a lot of the stuff that you purchase on Amazon is sourced from China. They have a lot of China sellers.
So
And
you're
so
gonna
hopefully
yeah.
this will help our eBay business because
It's pro America.
yeah, it's pro America. You're literally buying from American families
Well, it'll make us more competitive in some areas.
or
Like
businesses.
there's a lot of areas
Yeah.
where when you would see a product and it would be something like a little electronic piece.
Mhm.
I'll use that as an example that you need to as an adapter
Yeah.
or something. And China was able to sell it for like $250 free
Yeah.
shipping, and it's like,
We can't
okay,
compete with that.
zero chance any American company can do it but why are they getting cheaper shipping
Yeah.
rates to
And
America
they're
than we
all
are?
the way in China. Yeah.
And it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks for it to
And
get
they're
there.
using our postal service.
Yes.
So there's just so many different aspects. Like, I still think that we're headed for a recession, right? Like,
Yeah,
it has to correct. There has to be a crash.
It's possible. I wouldn't say it's inevitable, but it's possible.
So
based on where we're at.
Regardless of who won, I think it wasn't going to look good, like financially for a while. But
the
I
job
think
market is really rough right now.
the outlook is positive.
Next up, we have Bath and Body
Works.
Bath and Body Works Country Chick.
Loofah and Joe.
And that sold for $18 plus shipping.
We've had that a long time.
We have. I will share more on something like that tomorrow because that's the topic for tomorrow.
Okay.
Rita Coolidge, Out of the Blues CD sold $9.45 plus shipping. Trust me, everybody, it gets better. We get better over here. A little bit better. We have a topic. This is a hair building fibers.
Yep.
Like some sort of lotion or something. $25 plus shipping.
It's full hair instantly. It makes you look like if I wanted to put this in my thinning areas, it would make it look fuller. We just had that discussion yesterday. He doesn't know how I have any hair left.
Yeah. You want me to share that story?
He has to clean the drains.
And the shower drain was clogged, and I unscrew the shower drain, and I pull up the drain, and it's attached.
You don't have to share all. It happens to everybody. I don't even care. And I tried to explain to him, my hair is very long, so one of mine is like 50 of his.
Half your hair is gone, honey.
Just right here. The struggle's real.
Next up, Nike Reacts. These shoes, size 13, sold pretty quickly. I want to say this took like a week. $25 plus shipping. This one, it came from your dad.
Yes, thank you, Dad. These are Oakley sunglasses he got from his work a long time ago because he's been retired for a while.
These were ballistic M-frame sunglasses. It has 3 different lenses with it. These were in really, really great condition. Like basically, I could have said like new. The other pair did have a flaw.
Okay, a little
where I think what I think happened was there must have been like damage or something, and it caused like a bend to all 3 of the lenses the same way.
Weird.
So we had to price that one down, but this is the first one to sell. $75 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Not long ago, you were talking about wanting to
get into glasses and frames and stuff like that.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Yes, thank you. And then the last sale of the day, Anne McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And this is a brand new sealed cassette tape. I think it's cassettes, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so it's got 6 audio cassettes in it. We've had it for a long time. So it was a slow seller, but we still got good money on it. $29.95 plus shipping on that. So another slower day of sales, but my hope is because of the end of the election, it should help.
Start spending.
It should help getting people to kind of spur the economy a little bit.
Know.
I think it really comes back to what we were talking about before is with the recession, and there are people that are losing jobs, and there aren't jobs being created right now in the economy to help solve the issue.
Hang on to your britches, people. It's
so
coming.
I do think, part of me is like, I want people to spend, but at the same time, I don't want people to spend money they don't have.
Right.
And especially if you're in a dire situation, I think it's going to lead to more returns and stuff like that.
Or
because
extra picky on items.
Yes. So I think if anything, I would say from a reseller perspective right now more than ever, I'm not trying to pick up long tail items if I can avoid it. Like I want to pick up fast selling. I know this is going to sell. I know someone's going to want this.
Are we shipping this today or is this tomorrow? I don't know. Do we need to hold on to a sale so we have something?
No, I'll go ahead and sell it just because it's a bigger item. And
we've had it a while.
So this is we just sold a New Bright fire truck with a remote.
There you go.
So that's sale number 8. I actually have another sale that I'm just waiting for the payment to get
Oh,
confirmed.
okay.
But that sold for $47.45 plus shipping. We've had that one and another one for quite a while.
Almost a year,
Um,
maybe over.
yeah,
So that's good. 8 sales.
8 sales, and that was a decent sale
Yeah, it
too.
was.
Granted, it'll be fun for you to ship that one. So
I'm okay with it. I have golf boxes and random sizes, so I should be fine.
yeah,
So what's your plan today?
um, normal trips to the thrift store,
Hmm.
and
Do you have a lot to list still?
yeah, I went through and pulled a lot of the records that are listable.
Okay.
And I think that ends up being about 15. I will say I've been getting a little loosey on
Purchasing them.
purchasing them, but
Yeah. I don't.
you just never know.
Yeah.
That's the problem, and you
Yeah.
can't look them up. Records require a little bit more effort to try to distinguish
'Cause
what
there's
it
different
is.
Prints.
I'm still learning a
Yeah.
lot of the good titles, the genres and stuff like that, and so I see an interesting cover, and I'm like, I have to buy an interesting cover. Like it's just it talks
Doesn't
to me.
always work out.
It doesn't.
That's okay. It's education,
Yes.
so that's good.
So I want, and I will say in those situations when you pull the ones aside that you don't think are worth reselling because the value's not there,
Hmm.
it benefits you to go through them again so that you
Right.
might learn a little bit of what it is that's not appealing or
Mhm.
attractive about that particular genre, group, or just the record in general.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't buy it again in the future.
Good.
So what else? What
I
else
know
you
you're
got?
waiting to see what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna be shipping, and then my son has guitar with Grandpa, so I won't be listening today.
You got to take the Mac CD with you.
Yes, I will test the Mac software.
Yep. And then
Very.
other than that,
We did list that bench grinder that my dad worked on, so I appreciate that. He is our handyman. We do not
yeah,
fix anything.
that was intense,
really.
by the way. That thing,
It's a
so when I
beast.
listed that because it was like a big older item, I do like listing those with a video
Hmm.
so that you can show it working.
Yeah.
And I think that'll help it sell and build a little bit more of a buyer's confidence in the item.
Yeah.
I also think it helps on the other side of you prevent fraud
Yeah.
because the person's like,
evidence.
there's evidence that this item was working
Yeah.
before you shipped it, so I'm not going to pick this one because they said, and it's the he said, she said. You kind of take away a little bit of their,
Yeah.
you know, gumption. Uh,
Never mind. We're gonna cancel that fire truck sale. They just had an issue with their card, and I doubt they'll repurchase it.
yeah.
I think it was ordered by mistake. So I'm back to 7. Don't
Yeah.
ship an awkward one, but that stinks that we didn't get it sold.
Well, that's
out.
like that also kind of comes to show you like
It also will bump up the post.
maybe
What does it come to show? What?
that's the economy. Like people are gonna be
regret buying.
or they have money on a card. Like this is the real life. Like I have some money on this card and this card. Pull from the wrong one. Please stop.
Yeah.
I need to get it over to this one instead. And
yeah, that's true. That does happen. So, all right. So we will see you back tomorrow morning.
Yep, tomorrow morning, and I'll be talking about a little bit of the study that I've been working on the background.
What your findings are.
Yeah, and it's not it's some of those items have been selling. I just think the eBay economy is terrible. No, we're good. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
See you tomorrow.